Hi everybody, it's me. I'm back on YouTube. I know I'm actually a day late, forgive me. But I wanted to say, I'm back and all that good stuff. So happy Tuesday to everybody. And welcome to another edition of Tarot a Day. Of course, I am Leo Brown. And today we are going to focus on card number 16 of Tarot. We already dealt with the devil and things of that nature. So today we're going to deal with the Tower. Okay, the Tower card. I'm actually going to go into not only the positives, but I'm going to go into the negatives, of course. And like I said in previous videos, each card has about four to maybe even 5 or 6 even different meanings. So in this case, the Tower means abandoning of all ways. It could mean, especially if you get it upright, it could mean abandoning of all ways, your opinion suddenly changing, drastic changes, or better yet, like this clip.
GAW's history. We're all gonna be out of a job. What? The school board rejected it. You were right, Sue Ellen. The students got wind of it last night and held a huge protest. They burned uniforms in effigy. This was our last hope. We're probably all gonna be canned tomorrow.
Well, listen, Rose, can't you call New York? I mean, convince them to give us a little bit more time so we can keep working?
Oh, I bother. It's not the end of the world. It's just a job.
All right, don't you love all my 90s babies out there? Yes, I'm a 90s baby, born 1981, but I grew up in the 90s. And don't you love the movie Don't Tell My Other Babysitter's Dead? Love that movie. So in that case of the clip that we just showed, that was more so about Sue Ellen and Ellen. Excuse me, Sue Ellen and Rose. There we go. And how they were about to lose their jobs and how drastic it was. And in the case of the Tower, I thought that fit perfectly because when you get the Tower card in a reading, sometimes that's what it means. It can mean loss of stability. It could mean, loss of job. It could mean, suddenly things have gone from just like not bad necessarily, but just drastic changes overnight. Things of that nature. So it really could mean that as well. On the other hand, the Tower card can also mean this.
They say one bad apple spoils the bunch. Well, what about 300? Rotten to the core. Now, you're right, Mrs. Barrett. This is a war. It's a war to save 2,700 other students, most of whom don't have the basic skills to pass the state exam. Now, if you want to help us fine, sit down with your kids and make them study at night. Don't get your families off welfare.
Dare you talk to these people
Give
about
our children some pride. Let them get their priorities straight. When Dr. Napier came to me offering this job, I saw the lightning flash. I heard the thunder roll. I felt breakers crashing, swamping my soul.
We are not in church, Mr. Clark.
I fell down on my knees, and I cried, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And the Lord said, Joe, you know damn good. No, I mean this. More than you realize. You're no earthly good at all unless you take this opportunity and do whatever you have to. And he didn't say, Joe, be polite. Do whatever you have to transform and transmogrify this school into a special place where the hearts and souls and minds of the young can rise, where they can grow tall and blossom out from under the shadows of the past, where the minds of the young are set free. And I gave my word to God. And that's why I threw those bastards out. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, I love the movie Lean on Me. Love that movie. The movie is so inspirational, and as you can see in the speech that Joel Clark, played by Morgan Freeman, big up to Morgan Freeman, gave, he motivated people, he inspired people, he brought about change. And if you look at the Tower card, that's really what it is. It's a card of change, like death, like the Devil card. Those three cards, the Tower, death, the Devil, and even the Hermit, I'm gonna make it 4. Because even those 4 cards are cards of change. They're cards of change and reflection, really. And in this case of this clip, Joe Clark made a lot of drastic changes. He changed a school in Paterson, New Jersey, from a really violent place to a place of hope and growth and learning and all the things that we need in education. Whole other rant, but you know, hey. So in case of the Tower, it also can mean inspiration, it can mean motivation, things of that nature. Okay. Now, also, when you look at the Tower card, and this is kind of one of the, I would say, I hate to use the word negative, but I would say in this case, negative meanings of the card, as seen by this clip.
Mr. Clark,
Yes, Ms. Levias.
may I talk to you for a minute, please?
What do you want?
I want you to transfer me
To where?
out of here.
You know, this doesn't surprise me one bit, Miss Levias. I have sensed resistance in you since our very first meeting.
You're an egomaniacal windbag.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. You like to whip people who can't fight back. I thought I could take it because I had a father in the same kind of pain that makes you such a bastard, but I was wrong. Life is much too short. I will not endure you any longer.
You will not endure me.
And the only reason I haven't walked out and half the staff along with me is because those children need us here.
The children
You're
need you.
so busy talking discipline, you forget to educate.
Is that so?
Yes, that's
Then what
so.
the hell do you think I've been doing here all this time?
So you cleaned it up. That was the easy part.
That's the easy part.
Those children want to be helped. They have worked their hearts out for you, Joe. Done everything we've asked of them, believe what we told them. But I feel sorry for them. They're not ready to take that test.
What the hell are you talking about? I have done everything possible to get these teachers get a
It
date.
is always I. There are 300 teachers on the faculty here. You do not do it all
I don't
alone.
have to stay here and listen to these accusations.
You will listen. You will stand there and you will listen.
All right, Ms. Levias. All right, go ahead and talk.
For the past 7 months, you've been flapping your mouth and you haven't heard a thing. You haven't even seen what's painfully obvious.
I'll tell you what I do,
No,
Sweet Lady.
I'm talking now. Let me finish. Everybody here may not like you as a person, but we all applaud your effort. But what you don't understand is the same people who support you are the ones that you're beating up. You don't even take the time to say, thank you. A job well done. Nothing. You just step in their necks, constantly abuse them,
Ms. Levias,
criticize them.
what do you want from me? What the hell do you want?
I want you to get this straight. Most of the teachers here are here because they care about those children out there, this school, this fight. They are in it with you. They take it home at night the same as you. They are part of those children's lives. You are thoughtless and cruel, and it hurts. And none of them deserve it. They are sick of it, and so am I.
Okay, once again, that was Lean on Me. That was lovely actress Beverly Todd. Big up to Beverly Todd. Love you, sister. And in that, she challenged it. Because also, the negative aspect of the tower card can also mean living in a rut. Like, you're so used to things being a certain way that you don't grow, you don't change. And in this case, of the confrontation between Joe and Miss Elias, that's really what it was about. It was literally her saying, look, you need to change your ways and stop thinking that it's just you, that you're not the only one, you know, that's doing this. And I think, you know, in that case, that's really what he needed, you know. But even in our cases, we all can do that. We're so used to doing one thing. We all have a routine. We all have a morning routine, a bedtime routine, a workout routine even. We're so used to things being a certain way that when it comes to change, it can shake us. And that's really what the tower card is about. It's a shake. I would call it the shake-up card, really, because that's really what it represents. And it also represents that if you are not open, the house of cards, or you know, the walls that you built up around yourself or around your home, or anything of that nature, anything that you hold dear can come crashing down because you're not allowing anything. You're not allowing any growth to come in. So that's what the tower card is really about. So the tower card is definitely a card of change, but in a more drastic sense. Whereas the death card was more about change in a more gradual sense, like kind of a rebirth, so to speak, from the inside out. Whereas I think the tower card is more about change from the outside coming in. Like you're letting outside influences in your life. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see. I think I've done everything. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, and by the way, if you still want to participate in my free Psychic Friday drawing, please do so. Contact me at psychicleo28@yahoo.com. That's psychicleo28@yahoo.com. And email me your questions to be drawn on Friday. And if you are the lucky person, I will personally give you a free sample reading per YouTube. And all you have to do is you have to post a video response to my channel to tell me if I was right, if I was wrong, if I suck, or whatever. And I'm going to give you guys the rules and all that stuff before we go off. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys love it. And leave me your comments, leave me your feedback, rate it, and most of all, subscribe. Love you. Bye-bye. Bitch, you just got read.